Do you want to know 5 of the most common mistakes beginners make when using their CNCs for the first time and how to avoid them? Stick around, this video is for you. G'day guys, Kieran here from KJH Woodworking and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to discuss how to avoid 5 of the most common mistakes made when starting out with a new CNC. Whether you're a hobbyist or a professional woodworker, understanding these mistakes and knowing how to avoid them will greatly improve your CNC experience in the workshop. Let's dive straight in. The first mistakes many beginners make is failing to understand the basic fundamentals of a CNC machine itself. Lots of people on YouTube make it out that you get your CNC and then bang, you jump straight in and you're building stuff immediately. It is not that simple. There is a steep learning curve if you have never played in the CNC space before, don't understand CAD, don't understand CAM, don't understand what G-code is. All of that is a steep learning curve. Not impossible, but I just want you to be aware that it's not buy it and you get stuck straight in. Like any skill, you have to go through the learning process. Once you get there, it's brilliant, but you got to go through it. It is crucial to learn about tool paths, feeds and speeds, machine setup, safety precautions before you dive into using your machine. By familiarizing yourself with these fundamentals, you will be better prepared to operate your machine efficiently and produce accurate cuts to get a really good end result. Take your time to do multiple test cuts on a variety of different material, testing and recording the speeds and feeds you're using, because one thing to consider is your machine is going to be different to another machine. So you need to know what speeds and feeds work for your machine. Keep in mind that the majority of information on the internet is based around industrial CNCs like an Avid CNC. But for most hobbyists, we're gonna have desktop CNCs which don't have the same power or capabilities. So you wanna make sure you're testing your machine to get the results you need. The other thing you wanna make sure is you take the time to learn the software. You will get much more out of mastering the software than you will out of mastering the machine itself. If you spend the time getting the toolpath right and using simulations, it's a lot less stressful when you're watching a computer simulate what's going to happen rather than watching your machine actually do it on an expensive piece of timber and throwing that down the drain. Use the software to your advantage and learn the software. I cannot stress that enough. Take it from me, I nearly blew up my spindle in my first operation, which was completely my fault and could have been completely avoided had I have tested my feeds and speeds better and had I have ran a simulation on the computer. Remember, smash that like button if you're getting anything out of this video. Remember, every machine is different. Don't trust what you find on the internet without testing it yourself. Another common mistake is inadequate material preparation. Failure to properly prepare your wood for CNC work can result in poor quality cuts and potentially damage your machine. Ensure your wood is flat and secured to your CNC spoil board. Take your time preparing the workpiece and securing it to get optimal results. If you're interested in seeing how we built our CNC hold down system, which includes bolt holes and a vacuum table, subscribe to the channel as that video is in the making now and will be on our channel in the near future. Incorrect tool selection is a massive issue for newcomers to the CNC world. There are so many different types of cutters. Do you need an upcut? Do you need a downcut, a compression, a engraving bit? What bit do you need to achieve the results that you require? Knowing what tool to use when is vital. Different types of timber and different types of cuts require different types of tools. Different bits have a variety of flute configurations, lengths, cutting geometry. Remember the classic saying, use the right tool for the right job? That cannot be more true than when you're talking CNC cutting. Using the wrong tool can lead to a poor cut, chipping to your workpiece, and even breaking the tools. And those tools are not cheap. Take the time to research and select the right tool for what you are trying to achieve with your workpiece. The right tool will get you the right results. The wrong tool will get you the wrong results. Keep that in mind. Another common issue that can affect the quality of your cuts is not setting the appropriate cutting parameters. Factors such as feed rate, spindle speed, and depth of cut play a crucial role in achieving the best possible results. Cutting too fast or too slow, using the incorrect spindle speed, or having excessive depths of cuts can lead to burning, tear out, and ineffective cutting. Not to mention increasing the heat of your tool, causing it to dull quicker. Always refer to your machine's manufacturer specifications to ensure you're getting optimal results. Again, the biggest issue I find in this space is the fact that the information out on the internet is designed around CNCs like your Avid CNC, not for your hobbyist CNC like the WorkBee version 3 like I've got. Make sure you test for your machine. I cannot stress that enough. And again, another issue that I see regularly is people neglecting to do test cuts. And when I say test cuts, I mean that both simulated test cuts and what's a non-simulated test cut? Actual test cuts. It is essential to make sure your tool paths are programmed correctly and that your machine is going to move as expected. Running test cuts and simulated test cuts help you identify errors and issues with your G-code before running it on expensive timber. Always remember, running a simulation is a lot cheaper than running it on a workpiece. Timber is expensive, right? If you found these tips helpful, smash that like button, it's greatly appreciated. By being aware of these common mistakes and taking necessary precautions to avoid them will greatly enhance your CNC experience as a maker. Remember to prioritize safety and gaining experience by practicing and learning from your errors along the way. Avoiding these mistakes will save you time, money, and effort, allowing you to achieve better results and unlocking the full potential of your CNC machine. If you've liked this video, I think you're gonna love the build series we have on our CNC machine. And as always, thank you for watching. Happy building. Cheers, guys.